Do you file a lawsuit after a car accident, no damage, and no contact car accident? Does car insurance cover no damage and no contact car accidents? One of the questions you may have is, do you file a lawsuit after a car accident, no damage, and no contact car accident? Which accidents should you report, or which car damages and bodily injuries should you file a lawsuit? What should you do in a hit-and-run accident? Which insurance policy covers both hit-and-run and no-contact car accidents? Can you cause an accident where there is no contact with another driver? What is a phantom driver? I explain everything in this video. If you own or often drive any car, you should be prepared for car accidents. Did you know there are more than 106 daily deaths from car accidents in the USA today? According to another data I have is that in 2020, there were 35,766 car accidents in the USA. What is not so good is that those accidents resulted in 38,824 deaths. The answer is yes, and to some extent no. You should exchange information with the other driver even if the accident is minor, because you may later discover hidden car damages like damages or faults in car circuitry. Some car damages and bodily injuries like head injuries, swellings, whiplash, etc. show up later. So filing lawsuits later could be possible. You may also want to file a claim through insurance if you develop any injuries. This is a long article covering almost all areas people are interested in. Feel free to jump right to parts you are interested in by going through the article video below. Can a car be in an accident with no damage? According to Value Penguin, there are more than 5 million car accidents in the USA yearly. Statistics also show that, over the last 3 to 4 years, the number of fatal accidents in the USA increased by a whopping 21%. According to the same data, for accidents per minute results in severe bodily injuries. According to Bankrate.com, 42,915 people died in a car crash in the year 2021. The same source reports at least 4.8 million people were victims of serious injuries in the year 2020. It is very possible to be involved in a car accident without any significant car damage. But the at-fault driver still has questions to answer, for instance, if there are bodily injuries or any external property damages done. Types of damages in a car accident claim. If you are involved in any car crash, the following are common types of damages in most car accident claims. 1. Medical expenses like hospital stay, ambulance costs, surgeries, medications, and others. 2. Income loss. You may be unable to fend for your family if you are hospitalized for so long or incapacitated by the accident. 3. Pain and suffering. I have seen people go through muscle and bone pain for at least 1 to 2 years depending on severity, age, and parts of the body injured. 4. You are entitled to disfigurement compensation if the cause is the recent accident you got involved in. 5. Loss of quality of life damages. 6. Lost properties like cars and personal belongings. And 7. Psychological stress and others. Should I report an accident if there's no damage? The effects of car accidents are numerous. You or your passengers could suffer from minor or more serious bodily injuries and pain. Also, there are car damages that may not be obvious to your eye, and some other damages show up later, after a couple of days. Some car damages are physical while others may be concealed, a reason you are better off reporting any car accident. Your car oil pan could leak a few hours later, or car circuitry problems could become evident hours after the car crash. According to car insurance policies, you are mandated to report any car accident, whether minor or major. Failure to do that means you are acting contrary to the policies you countersigned. I strongly advise you report any car accident even when no damages are obvious. Things could turn upside down later. How long after a car accident can injuries appear? If you just got involved in a car accident, there are many types of injuries you could have suffered from. Some injuries become obvious to you immediately, after a few minutes or hours after the accident. Other injuries could show up days, weeks, or months after the incident. Some of the common types of injuries suffered as a result of car accidents include 1. Brain injuries. The cause is a blow to your skull/head, or a direct piercing instrument during a car accident. More than 50,000 people each year die from brain injuries, while more than 80,000 get permanent disabilities. 2. Spinal cord injuries. If your spinal cord is damaged, you will get paralysis of the body parts below the point of injury. 3. Back injuries. These injuries could show immediately or after months or years after the car accident. 4. Burns. Your skin could come into contact with a burning car, or those corrosive fluids. You may need skin grafting or other expensive surgical procedures. 5. Internal injuries. Most car crash accidents result in kidney, liver, and other vital parts damage. Internal injuries need emergency surgery and treatment. 6. Fractures or broken bones. These bodily injuries require a prolonged stay on the treatment table, and others result in disfigurements and 7. Limb loss that leads to amputations.